For decades, long-haul air travel has been dominated by two giants, Boeing and Airbus. These titans have shaped the very fabric of modern aviation, setting the standards for safety, efficiency, and innovation. Their aircraft crisscross the skies, connecting continents and cultures, and their influence extends far beyond the runways. Every new model, every technological leap, and every major airline order is a headline event, watched closely by governments, investors, and travelers alike. Their fierce rivalry has driven relentless innovation, shaped global air routes, and fueled national pride on both sides of the Atlantic. Each aircraft order represents not just billions of dollars but also thousands of jobs and the hopes of entire communities. The stakes are enormous, with governments often stepping in to support their champions, knowing that the outcome can influence economies and even geopolitics. This powerful duopoly has made it nearly impossible for new players to break in. The barriers to entry, technology, certification, trust, are sky-high. For years, challengers have tried and failed to make a dent in this market, leaving Boeing and Airbus to reign supreme. But now, the landscape is shifting. The winds of change are blowing as China emerges with the resources, ambition, and political will to challenge the status quo. Backed by massive state investment and a clear national strategy, China is determined to become a major force in global aviation. The Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, or COMAC, is building a new family of jets designed to compete directly with the West's best. These aircraft are not just engineering projects, they are symbols of China's growing technological prowess and its desire to be seen as a leader on the world stage. This isn't just about business, it's a strategic move for technological independence and global influence. By developing its own commercial jets, China aims to reduce reliance on foreign technology and assert itself as a true competitor in one of the world's most complex industries. The world is watching as China steps boldly onto the global aviation stage, ready to disrupt a half-century-old balance. The high-stakes game in the skies has never been more intense, and the next chapter is just beginning. At the heart of China's aerospace push is the C929, a wide-body jet designed to break the Boeing-Airbus duopoly. More than an engineering project, the C929 is a symbol of national pride and a pillar of the Made in China 2025 strategy. COMAC has entered the detailed design phase, aiming for a first commercial flight around 2035. Originally a joint venture with Russia, the project is now led by China, reflecting its drive for self-reliance and control. The C929 is meant to spark a domestic aerospace ecosystem, nurturing homegrown talent and technology. Success would reduce China's dependence on foreign tech and secure its place among global manufacturing leaders. The Dragon has entered the arena, and aviation may never be the same. The C929 is designed to compete head-to-head with the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and Airbus A350, two of the most advanced and popular wide-body jets in the world today. These aircraft have set the standard for long-haul travel, and the C929 aims to match and even surpass them in several key areas. With seating for 280 to 440 passengers, the C929 is positioned to serve both high-density and premium configurations, making it flexible for airlines with different needs. This wide range allows carriers to tailor the cabin for everything from economy-heavy layouts to luxurious business-class experiences. Its impressive range of about 12,000 kilometers means it can connect major cities across continents without stopping, targeting the heart of the long-haul market. This capability opens up new route possibilities for airlines, especially those looking to expand their international networks. The C929's use of lightweight carbon fiber composites is a major technological leap. These advanced materials not only reduce the aircraft's weight, leading to lower fuel consumption and operating costs, but also contribute to a quieter, smoother ride for passengers. Inside, passengers can expect a more comfortable cabin environment with improved air quality, larger windows, and quieter interiors. The design focuses on passenger well-being, aiming to make long flights more enjoyable and less tiring. COMAC's goal is ambitious: to match Western standards in both efficiency and passenger experience, and to prove that China can deliver a world-class wide-body jet. The company is investing heavily in research, development, and international partnerships to close the gap with established manufacturers. The timeline is ambitious. COMAC is aiming for domestic certification by 2032, a challenging target given the complexity of certifying a new wide-body aircraft. This process involves rigorous testing, safety checks, and regulatory approvals. If all goes according to plan, the first flights with Air China could take place by 2035, marking a major milestone for China's aviation industry and signaling the arrival of a new global competitor. Developing a wide-body jet is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires years of engineering, testing, and refinement, as well as the ability to adapt to unexpected challenges along the way. COMAC is pacing itself for the long haul, building expertise and infrastructure step by step, determined to establish itself as a serious player in the global market. If successful, the C929 will offer airlines a credible new choice for international routes, potentially reshaping the competitive landscape and giving carriers more options than ever before. The race is on to join the exclusive club of wide-body manufacturers, and the world is watching to see if COMAC and the C929 can rise to the challenge. No aircraft is complete without its engines, and for China, building its own is the ultimate test. Jet engines are the heart of any modern airplane, representing the pinnacle of engineering and technological achievement. For decades, China has relied on foreign suppliers for this critical component, but the stakes have never been higher. In a world where technology and politics are deeply intertwined, the ability to produce advanced engines domestically is more than just a technical milestone. It's a matter of national security and pride. The CJ2000 engine project aims to free China from reliance on Western giants like GE and Rolls-Royce. This ambitious initiative is about more than just matching foreign technology. It's about building a foundation for the future of Chinese aviation. By developing its own engines, China hopes to control its destiny in the skies and ensure that its aircraft can fly, no matter the global political climate. Currently, Chinese jets use foreign engines, a vulnerability in times of geopolitical tension. If access to these engines were ever restricted, it could ground fleets and stall progress. This dependence exposes China to risks that go beyond economics, affecting its ability to compete and innovate on the world stage. Developing the CJ2000 is a massive challenge, requiring advanced materials, precision engineering, and years of investment. Every component must withstand extreme temperatures and stresses, pushing the limits of science and manufacturing. The process demands not only technical expertise, but also a long-term vision and unwavering commitment from thousands of engineers and scientists. Even if early C929s use Western engines, a domestic alternative gives China leverage and a path to true independence. It means that future generations of aircraft could be powered entirely by homegrown technology, reducing exposure to foreign pressure and opening new opportunities for export and collaboration. Success would disrupt the tightly controlled global engine market and cement China's aerospace ambitions. It would signal to the world that China is not just a participant, but a leader in high-tech manufacturing capable of shaping the future of flight. An all-Chinese airframe and engine would be a powerful symbol of national achievement. It would inspire confidence at home and respect abroad, showing that China can overcome the toughest technological barriers through determination and innovation. Engine independence is central to the C929 story, and to China's future in aviation. It's a journey that reflects the country's broader ambitions, to stand on its own, lead in global innovation, and shape the next era of flight. Building a modern jet is a global effort, and the C929 is no exception. Despite its national significance, COMAC partners with international suppliers for critical systems and expertise. Deals with firms like Crane Aerospace and Safran ensure the C929 meets global safety and performance standards. This approach accelerates development but also exposes the program to geopolitical risks and potential supply chain disruptions. COMAC must balance global partnerships with nurturing a domestic supply base for long-term resilience. For Western suppliers, working with COMAC is a calculated bet on China's growing market. The C929's assembly is a microcosm of global cooperation and competition, where ambition, risk, and opportunity intersect. The result, one of the world's most complex machines, built by a truly international team. The C929's rise is a direct challenge to Boeing's dominance in China and Asia. China has long been a crucial market for Boeing, but a homegrown competitor threatens to shift future orders away from the American giant. Boeing's recent production and safety issues have created an opening for COMAC to present itself as a fresh alternative. Chinese airlines under state influence are likely to support the C929, impacting Boeing's sales and global influence. The C929 could also become a tool in China's international trade and diplomacy, especially in developing markets. Boeing now faces a future where its comfortable duopoly is no longer guaranteed. The arrival of the C929 is a wake-up call. The two-player game is ending. Building the C929 is only half the battle. Global certification is the real test. To fly internationally, the C929 must earn approval from top regulators like the FAA and EASA, a process that's slow, costly, and demanding. COMAC's smaller C919 is still working through this process, highlighting the steep learning curve. Western regulators will scrutinize every detail, requiring transparency and rigorous testing. The C929 will likely spend its early years flying domestic routes, building a safety record before seeking global acceptance. Earning international trust is as crucial as technical achievement. Only then can the C929 truly compete with Boeing and Airbus on the world stage. Certification is the mountain COMAC must climb to prove it belongs. Air China's commitment as the C929's launch customer is a pivotal moment. This early order signals confidence in the program and transforms the C929 from concept to reality. Air China will work closely with COMAC, shaping the jet's final design and providing invaluable operational feedback. As launch customer, Air China gains favorable terms and a marketing edge, flying China's flagship jet on prestigious routes. The partnership also anchors the C929's foundation in the vast Chinese market, ensuring a stable base of initial orders. Air China's involvement is both a matter of national pride and strategic necessity. The world will watch to see if other airlines follow suit. The first step to global success starts at home. The C929's debut marks a new era in aviation, ending the Boeing-Airbus duopoly. China's entry brings fresh competition, more choices for airlines, and potentially lower fares for travelers. The C929's focus on comfort and efficiency could set new standards for long-haul flights. For the industry, the stakes are high. Boeing and Airbus must innovate to stay ahead. Global supply chains will shift, and the politics of aircraft sales will become even more complex. The road ahead is tough, but China's ambition is undeniable. The C929 is a bold new contender, and the world is watching to see if it can truly soar. The fight for the future of the skies has just begun.